What a nasty day out. It's very, very, very cold, rainy, dreary. Happened to get some gardening in. I put in some kale and split up some more hosta. And the primary elections are off, very, very close. An initial couple of percentages of voting. Too early to tell what's going to happen, but it's not a runaway for anybody at this point in time. Just been seeing some very interesting YouTubes, which I have put on my Facebook account, and it has to do with Libya and Gaddafi and why everybody's going crazy. Apparently, Gaddafi, or Libya, is one of the richest countries in Africa in terms of the average welfare of everybody. I haven't researched this thoroughly, but apparently this is what I read. And so one has to wonder, why is it so important that we take out, Gaddafi, other than the fact that he's evil and killing his people. But in Syria, they're killing all kinds of people. And I'm sure in the United States, if we started rioting and trying to overthrow the government, they'd kill a few of us, and rightfully so, I guess. Well, that's if they take away our guns, and that's another thing. But I guess the issue is that Gaddafi was trying to organize the other African nations there in that region to come up with a gold standard, a gold coin, and they were going to buy their oil using gold. Now you have to understand that currently you can only buy oil if you use US dollars. Everybody has to convert from euros or francs or whatever, rubles, into US dollars. We are the world currency, and this is about to end, okay? And one of the things that would have triggered it ending sooner was the fact that Gaddafi said, screw it, we have all this gold. What we'll do is we'll mint some gold, and we'll deal in gold. We'll buy our oil or whatever. We'll start dealing in gold. Well, the world bankers, the Rothschilds and all that, obviously they can print money, so why the hell would they want anybody to be independent and have gold? And this is apparently who's pulling the strings. It just never made sense to me that that Libya warranted all this attention. I just thought it was the bankers from the standpoint of wanting to corrupt these people and get them credit cards so they can run up debt and get 30% on the dollar that they borrow. And they've done it here. They've done it every other place. So the vultures wanted to get a hold of these people who apparently I don't think have too many credit cards over in Libya with a dictator over there. Maybe they do. Ugh. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I just had this sense that the bankers really wanted to get their hands into Libya, which is probably pretty pristine territory in terms of bankers are going. Then, of course, once you get the bankers, you got the insurance companies, and if you can take out the regime there, then they have to have probably mandatory health insurance, mandatory this, mandatory that. And as much as Gaddafi was a dictatorship, apparently, people lived for, 30, 40 years. So now it's coming to light that, some of these guys had the audacity to try to come up with a gold standard, something and circumvent the friggin' bankers, the world bankers, these people who print money out of thin air. And that's what's going on, folks. It's happening here. It's happening, all these giveaways. We just print money. We're borrowing money from China so we can give money to other countries who are involved in this freaking war in Libya, spending all kinds of money on that. You better ask your congressmen and your senators what the real reason we're into Libya, because obviously it's not a matter of saving souls, because in Syria they're popping people off left and right and no one seems to give a damn. But Libya represented an economic threat to the United States for their gold, because our money is totally freaking worthless. Totally worthless. And now it's coming out why the great Obama is doing what he's doing, and why France is doing what they're doing, why England are doing what they're doing, because the bankers own us. They pull the strings. And if you don't think that's the case, you guys are delusional. And it's becoming more and more apparent what's going on. So that's my little rant. It's cold. I think I hit the hay. Eat a lot of fresh vegetables out of my garden, cooking them up, and really enjoying it. So, have a nice day, and there goes Osama, and maybe we can vote out Obama. Bye.